All right, y'all, we're getting set up out here. Going to try to catch some catfish this evening. It rained all night last night. Rained most of the morning. It's about 3 o'clock right now. I'm getting out here, getting started. Got 3 or 4 hours of daylight left. Bait. I've got some frozen shad and frozen bluegill. What we're going to be using. And I brought another rod. I may throw around and try to catch some, may try to catch a sand bass and see if we can use it for some cut bait, some fresh bait. But anyway, it's already started off kind of rough. As you can tell, it's windy. And this camera is normally the one that sits on my tripod. Before I anchored my tripod down, the wind blew it over in a mud hole. So this is not only an intro, it's a test to see if this camera still works good. But all right, I'm going to watch this footage and see if this camera's still working, and then we're going to get some bait in the water. All right, let's get it. All righty, y'all, got my shad chunked up, got me a bluegill here filleted. Gonna do bluegill and shad. And this time of year, springtime and summer, I usually do just about as good on one as I do the other. Did I just make a rhyme? I think it maybe kind of, but anyway. The other camera is fine. They're waterproof, but I had the side panel open where I could plug in my battery pack, and that makes it not waterproof. But yeah, it seems to be working. But yeah, it's pretty choppy out here. And I'm probably gonna get hung up, get mad about it, knowing that I'm gonna get hung up. But got all that rain. I went to another spot, but the wind was just terrible, so we didn't even try. I threw around a little bit to try to catch a sand bass, trying to get me some fresh bait, but didn't have any luck. But this place, they're running a lot of water. There's at the dam, there's usually a little flow out here, so that's usually a plus. Let's get us some bait out here and see how we do. All right, I got that bait out there. I got 4 pieces of bait. I got some extra rods here. Lainey was with me, and then Mom said she was going somewhere, so Mom had to come get her because she wanted to go. But yeah, I think I said it was 70 degrees. I didn't look at my phone, I was just guessing, but it's warmer than that. Probably about 75, close to 80, because when I get over here by my truck out of this wind, this hoodie's a little hot. But all right, yeah, we got a few hours this evening. Just gonna sit here on the bank and see if we can pull us in 1 or 2. So let's sit here and see what happens. He took it down. See my line's slacking and taking off. He may have hooked himself. I'll see what it feels like. Yeah, it's still slacking. I think he's on there, y'all. Yeah, we got a fish. Oh, yeah, we got one. Hey, that didn't take long, about 15 minutes. Yeah, I might keep 1 or 2 just for myself to eat tonight or tomorrow. It is the Saturday before Easter Sunday when I'm recording this, and tomorrow's Easter, and we're having like ribs and potato salad and baked beans and stuff tomorrow. And I thought, man, some fried catfish will go good with that. At least for me anyway. I think fried catfish goes good with anything. Boy, that's fatty. Yeah. Whoo, look at that belly. Got a belly on it. Get that hook out of there. All right. Yeah. Oh, fat boy. Yeah, I'll catch a couple like that. I'll probably keep them. If I don't fry them up tonight, I'll probably fry them up tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and look. I keep this little bag, this little tackle bag here, and I pre-tie my rigs. And I'm just gonna look, see if I got any pre-tied. Yeah, I do. But I keep them pre-tied, keep them in these slips really quick to just, I do this while I'm at home watching TV. And when you're out here, you just tie one on and put a weight on. It's just the swivel, leader, and hook. So all I gotta do is tie it on and put my weight on, and I'm ready to go. But something I like to do, have them ready, because at a place like this, I'm probably gonna get hung up at least a couple times out here. A lot of rocks and logs and a lot of stuff like that out here. That's probably why I usually do pretty good out in here. A lot of stuff for the fish to hide around, gather around. But, all right, I'm gonna sit back down and wait for the next bite. Got one here. He's hit it and slacked it a couple times. I'm just gonna pick it up, see what it feels like. Yeah, there was I felt the thump there. Might be a gar. Kind of acting a little garish. It's that time of year. He just really ain't getting real aggressive with it. Well, let's pull up on it real slow and see if we can help him. Yeah, he's on there for now. Don't want to yank with that circle hook, but slowly apply some pressure and help him set it. Yeah, he don't feel like it's very big. He's just stinging in here. Yeah, little guy. Got him on bluegill fillet. Yeah, bluegill. I don't see a whole lot of people use like cut bluegill. I see them use live bluegill. And these little bluegill fillets, I have a lot of luck with them. They stay on the hook good. I'll probably reuse this one. Oh no, I got plenty. I got another rod over here just bounced. Oh well, we won't worry about it right now. I'm gonna let this guy go. He's a little smaller than I want to keep. I'm still not sure if I want to keep any. All right, there he goes. Yeah, bluegill's really good bait, and like I said, I don't see a whole lot of people use it. I'm getting another bite, but it freezes well. It holds up good in the freezer. I freeze them whole, and then I'll fillet them when I get out here, and stays on the hook good. I just put that one piece back out there. It was still in pretty good shape, and it's fun to catch too. A lot more fun than wearing your arm out with a cast net. But alrighty, that's 2 fish. We ain't been here very long, about 30 minutes. But all right, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this. Well, this one just went really slack. Thump, thump, and thump. He's thumping at it. I don't know, y'all. I just did this and missed one. He's staying with it as long as I'm reeling. Alright, I'm gonna try it again, just pull up on it. Well, we got him for now. Another one of them little eaters. Not as big as the first one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. I don't fish in the evenings a lot, because if I get home and it's dark, I clean my fish outside, and I don't like cleaning fish in the dark. And usually by that time I'm ready to just relax, get ready for bed. do some editing, something like that. But anyway, he ain't nothing I ain't gonna beat myself up over throwing him back for sure. Oh God, Lord, y'all about got to up. Get your feet under you, Johnny. Wow. Oh shoot. Y'all about to got to see me go then. All right, I'm gonna gather myself here, get a new piece of bait on this one. Well, I was gonna get me a new piece of bait for that one, and this one's about as slack as it could be. It's still slacking. Yeah, I might have one on here. He's doing the same thing. Probably another little one. Are you still there? Yeah, he's just coming to me. Still coming to me. Well, let's give him some of that right there. Oh, we got him. He might be a little bit bigger, but he still ain't no biggin, but we'll take him. I'll catch a striper out here catfishing every once in a while this time of year. Heck, I'll catch sand bass catfishing. There ain't no telling what you'll catch here. What do I got there? Oh, channel, I think. I thought it was a little flathead there for a minute. Little scrappy channel cat. Oh, we might be cleaning the fish. I'm gonna have to get the pliers after this one, I think. Yep. All right, y'all. Yeah, he's bleeding. He's gonna be supper. But here's this guy. It's a nice channel cat. I ain't too upset about having to clean him. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get my pliers to get that hook out. Alright, y'all, well, I'm gonna head on home. Supper's ready. But I'm going to probably pick y'all back up in the morning. We didn't do real good. It was pretty good first 45 minutes, but it just kind of died off after that. Alright, I'll see y'all in the morning. Alright, good morning, y'all. It is actually a couple days later. I said I'd see y'all in the morning, but I got busy. Anyway, it's been a couple days. But I'm out here at this spot. It's just down the shoreline from where I was the other evening. But I got me some skipjack. You can't really tell what it is because I already chunked it up. But yeah, just chunks in there. Skipjack. Gonna be using that. But all right, I'm pretty excited to get some bait in the water. Let's see how we do. Yeah, usually, you know, kind of thing I look for a lot. Birds sitting on the water, or, you know, flying around, getting shad, you know. But I don't see none of that out here this morning. It's still kind of dark. There may be some further out just sitting on the water, not actively feeding right now. But it's not a guarantee you'll catch fish when you see them, and it's not a guarantee you won't when you don't. But it usually is something good to look for. But there we go. Piece of old skipjack. I've cut smaller baits and bigger baits. I'm just going to try to mix it up. Probably going to put me some water in that bucket to rinse my hand off with. That stuff's pretty strong. That's probably why it's such good bait. Super bloody, super oily. Oh boy, I about did it. Didn't y'all hear that? Just about backlashed. That wouldn't be a good way to start it off. But all right, I'm gonna get 3 rods out. I got one I gotta tie a hook on. I'll piddle around with that and drink some coffee, and if I haven't got a bite by the time I get it ready, we might just move on to another spot. All right, let me get the rest of this bait in the water. I'm not sure, but I think I might have hooked the fish while reeling in. Now on the last rod I was reeling in, I hooked a stick. Okay, false alarm, it's another stick. There's a lot of sticks out there, but this stick, that stick just fought different. And I was sure of it. Anyway, I got plenty of bait. I'm just gonna put fresh bait on at the next spot. All right, let's go. All right, I got bait in here at spot 2. I got one more spot I want to try if this don't pan out. But I've not done good here the last couple years. I guess I'm just getting here at the wrong time. It gets fished a lot though. But a couple years ago, man, every time I come down here, it was a stringer full of fish. So, but I think places like this that get fished a lot, it's a lot about timing. So, anyway, let's see how we do. Yeah, this one got hit while I'm over there watching something on my phone. I think, yeah, he's on there. I just hope it's a catfish. You can have some really good days out here with the gar. If that's your thing. I think we got a little channel cat. I think. Yep. Little channel cat. Yeah, if I was hungry, I'd keep him, but I'm not. I probably ain't gonna keep any fish today because I gotta go home and do some stuff around the house without my wife noticing. I know that sounds funny, but I don't want her to ask me why, because I don't have a good excuse made up except for her mom's gonna surprise her. Her mom from Georgia is gonna surprise her and show up on her birthday here in a few days. So probably not gonna fish a whole long time, but I'm gonna get out here and try to catch me a few, have some fun. But all right, let's get some bait on this. All right, well, we caught one little old fish at that last spot. I gave it about 45 minutes, and we're gonna get out here. It's deeper, about 30 foot deep out here. Going to get some bait in the water here, give it a try. Now, let's see what's going on here. Oh, thump thump. Wonder if he hooked himself already. Let's see. It feels like it. Well, that didn't take long. That's about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. Walk over here. Get on this rock. Maybe not step on a snake. Little blue. Man, I'd sure like to catch one at least 5 pounds. But whatever we get, we're getting some action. He ain't terrible. He'd be a good eater. Got him on the old skipjack. All right, y'all. Well, there he is, little blue. Let's pitch him out there. Try not to hit him on a rock. There he goes. He's good. All right, I'm just gonna chunk this one back out there. There we go. This one got whacked and slacked. It's still coming this way too. Still. There he is. Oh, There we got him. Yeah. There we go. Get out here on our rock. I've seen this is the only place I've been this morning that I've seen shad and other fish active out in the water. Seen a lot of shad. Seen what looks like probably sand bass, maybe something like that out here chasing the shad. Yep, another sandwich. All right, it won't be long. Won't be long. They'll be spawning. It'll be really tough to find then. I'm sure that creek I've been fishing a lot lately. I could probably went there this morning and did pretty good, but I've been just wanting to change the scenery. Well, that's 2 on that chunk. Let's chunk. Let's chunk it back out there. All right, y'all. Well, pretty slow morning. I feel like if I'd have sat here a little longer, I might catch a few more fish. Haven't been here that long, but I got to get to the house. I got things I got to get done today. But all right, I'm gonna get. Hope y'all enjoy the video. If so, hit that thumbs up button for me. Y'all want to see more, hit subscribe. Thank y'all.